What's good, YouTube? Y'all already know what's up, man. Going on. It's your boy Trey Master, man. Back with another video. You know what I mean? So, I hope everybody had great Merry Christmas yesterday. You know what I mean? So, real talk, man. New Year's on the way. You feel me? So, I hope everybody's satisfied with their gifts they got. You know what I'm saying? So. But anyway, man, if y'all new, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications on, you know what I mean? So, and make sure y'all follow my social media platforms at the top, you dig, and the next video for react my boy Younger Ace. Now, Younger Ace, y'all know who Younger Ace is. You feel me? Jacksonville, Florida rapper, you know what I mean? And, he is saying on ATK over. Which is crazy, you know what I mean? Cause I like I say, I listen to Young Ace's music, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, you feel me? And he's basically saying ATK is over, you feel me? So we better react to it, so.
Say,
Ooh,
time for the Lord to be paid. God did to say, what the fuck you need that though? We die, you need to get buried. When the time to spend that money, what the fuck you need?
now I ain't gonna hold you though. I ain't gonna hold y'all, you feel me? I kind of get his point of view though, you know what I mean? Cause he's basically saying though, like, people won't be there when you get locked up or nothing like that, you feel me? I get that point of view though.
Alright, y'all. Yungeen Ace have apparently denounced or just said that ATK is no longer a thing. Right? He's stopping it. He's saying there's no more ATK. It's over. So don't correlate him with ATK. There's no more Aces, top killers. There's no
That is
more
crazy,
none of that.
yo.
Right? And this comes after years of pretty much giving the feds all they already need. So I don't know what this is. It is a coincidence that, he is doing this after Lil Baby had did the interview with Lil Yachty and pretty much said that he learned his lesson from correlating anything from street culture with his label, and said that that was one of the mistakes that he pretty much did. As y'all know, Lil Baby no longer claims 4PF. He has another label called, I think, Glass Window. Yeah, Glass Window or something like that. And he pretty much did an interview.
My brain runs on Shopify.
Y'all got even Lil Baby say he's not 4PF no more. It's crazy, yo.
That was his biggest mistake that he did, because he learned that in the long run, anybody associated with 4PF that's still in the streets, anything they do can come back and fall on him. And if y'all don't know, 9 times out of 10 he was referring to the Ricos that was flying around. And as y'all seen, that on top of the list of Atlanta groups that was said to be catching Ricos, it was 4PF at the top of the list. So what he did was like a rinse. He pretty much just said, all right, no more 4PF. I'm getting rid of it.
Yeah, he is smart though, you feel me?
Now it's Glass
Cause a lot of these
Window.
rappers, bro,
So
they ain't not
anybody
smart
associated
enough,
with
you feel
Glass
what I'm
Window
saying?
was not from
But
the streets.
I respect
cutting
Younger
ties
Ace's
from
though,
all that,
opinion
and now
on
I'm
this
just
one,
me,
you know what I mean?
which is
Because
kind of smart, because
you
at the
right
end of the
about
day,
it.
we see what Lil Durk is going through right now. Whereas anybody that's in OTF or affiliated with OTF and they're trying to make it like this big criminal organization, it say that Lil Durk is funding the organization because he's
So I'm
this
glad he's
big
learned
rapper.
at these young age though, cause he got kids
He's catching the
and
rap
all
for
that,
it.
you feel
And
me?
they're making him like the big boss, the crime boss of the organization. So like I said, these guys are learning their lessons, I suppose, and that's what I think we are seeing here. The only problem is, like I said before, when the feds want you, they want you. There's no getting away, there's no doing none of that. If they do have whatever evidence that they have on you, and if they do want to come after you, they coming. Right? There's nothing you could do, whether you say you're not associated or whatever it is. But right now we see Yungeen Ace
Wow.
saying that ATK is no longer a thing. He did a
Which
video,
is smart
he was
though,
on
which
live
is smart.
talking about it, in which we're going to get into this video in a few minutes. He also posted to his Instagram story saying that there's no more ATK, which is kind of crazy because the group is pretty much named after him, right? ATK, Ace Top Killers is what they, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to get into the video, and then we're going to get into the post that he put on his Instagram story. But before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
I say no more ATK, it ain't no more.
Hey, he right though, you feel me? Cause anybody ain't loyal out here though, like they say they is.
Tripping. Everybody always got shit to say. These do shit. When the time for the Lord to be paid, yeah. Y'all need to say what the fuck you need at though. We die, you need to get buried. When the time to spend that money, what the fuck you need? Cause I always got shit to say, but don't be on shit, man. Don't get no feet wet or nothing, man. Be talking, man. Fuck wrong with these, man. Talk about uncomfortable. Don't talk about niggas like me. Don't get the man. When I say no more ATK, ain't no more. And then looked my way and gave me shit. And no ever gave me shit. Fuck you talking about, nigga? I ain't missed nothing. Come out real. This ain't real. It's bored, man. Drinking internet. Ain't like this internet do it to you, man. Hate you. I hate you. I hate this internet. I hate all you scary.
That's wild, bro.
No principles.
But I get what he's saying though, you feel me out? Like, I gotta understand, like, we young, bro. You gotta learn something when you young though.
Something for these mamas, man. Talking about. No, when shit happens, you don't go to the mamas and ask them to do shit. As we all is one, we're supposed to go do it together. Your dog die, nobody mama should pay no money to bury their kid. We all homeboys, we're supposed to do that shit. Split it down the middle.
Me too though, I agree with you too though, you feel me? Got to.
So that's pretty much where the video cuts off at, and I do agree with him, right? We see a lot of these guys time after time, and not just rappers. These guys, whether they scammers or they on Instagram.
That's what I'm saying though, man. Like, you gotta watch your surroundings,
when
dog.
real situations hit, like whether they get locked up and they need a lawyer, you know, or attorney, whatever it is. Come to find out, they don't have the money to pay for an attorney. They got a public defender, you know? Or when one of their homies pass away, you realize they getting cremated because they can't afford to do a proper burial, right? And you know, some people actually like doing the cremation, but for the people that don't and just doing it for financial reasons, you know, it's a whole different ball game. But
yes, he is the breadwinner.
He has to realize.
He's the head of
He says
that,
he's the only one putting
group.
up money. He's
Was
was
that group, whatever.
Fees and funeral costs, but he has to understand. He's the breadwinner, right? You the boss. If you want to be the boss, you gotta pay the quote unquote cost to be the boss. As cliche and corny as that sounds, it is a thing.
Like, no.
And remember, the group is called ATK, Ace's Top Killers. So at the end of the day, you're marked as the boss, you're marked as the guy. So you supposed to handle that, right? Most of 9 times out of 10, the guys that he's looking to handle it, they really don't got the money. They may not tell him, but they don't got the money. And it's funny as well because he sits there and say these guys doing it for the internet. This is the same guy that released 2 or 3 videos dissing Julio Fulio.
No, kill
right
though.
after.
Y'all definitely need to hear this though.
Right? And sitting there basking in the glory. You know, saying that it's over, it's finished. So you can't say that guys are playing internet games and just want to look cool for the internet if you're doing the same thing. You see what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Let this be a lesson to all you young guys out there when it comes to these games, and it's not what it used to be, right? Look at one user right here. She said, "I'll be glad when this gang stuff is demolished from our culture. I wish Tukey Williams was allowed to denounce that agenda with the Freemasons he helped start. We have been our own enemies for far too long. Lame as F." And, you know, gangs used to be about coming together and going against the system, right? However, somewhere down the line, them people tricked us and manipulated us to go against each other. Right? So the same gangs that was formed to go against the system, now we're going against each other. Oh yeah, them people brilliant. They smart. They turned that whole thing around, which is crazy. But for the young guys coming up, man, hopefully y'all see this. Cause
The
just think
club,
about
bro,
the
they
guys
all
that lost their
young, bro,
life
just like I am,
trying
which
to
is crazy,
protect
bro.
or trying to keep the name ATK alive, right? You gotta think about it. There's guys that literally lost their life on both sides, whether it's ATK, KTA, any of them other gangs that's out there, right? There's guys that was front line and lost their life behind those 3 letters. Just for this man to come out of nowhere and say it's done.
Ain't worth it.
Right? That's crazy. So before y'all get out there and think you're gonna risk your life and put your own freedom in jeopardy over 3 letters, over a gang that you feel so deeply involved in, just know it could all be gone, or you could have a Yungeen Ace right here telling you that it's done. Then you're gonna be in a jail cell thinking to yourself, well, damn, what was it all for at the end of the day? You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be smart, man, so situations like this don't occur. But here it is, Yungeen Ace saying that there's no more ATK, and it just is what it is. Now Yungeen Ace will also repost a Twitter post, and it will say, quote, "Ain't no such thing as ATK no more. That ish is dead and over with. Hashtag no more leeching." So I don't know if they're trying.
Anyway, man, we about to wrap up YouTube, you know what I mean? So, hey, y'all gotta understand though, man, you feel me? To my advice to all the young guys like myself, you know what I mean? And the rest of y'all young guys out there as well, my best advice to y'all is, bro, learn something while you young, bro, you know what I mean? Cause like, see me personally, bro, I'm a young guy. I'm humble, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn like how to be humble. You know what I mean? Feel me? But really ain't nothing wrong with learn something is young, bro. You feel me? You don't want to be old and be like, oh man, I ain't meant to do it. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. You feel me, bro? Learn something now while you young, bro. It's called mentality. You did? It's called mentality, dog. Word. But anyway, man, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. You know what I mean? Hope y'all like the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all.